All right, guys, it is coming up on 2:45 Central and 3:45 Eastern, and we currently have a tornado warning that includes the Albany, Georgia area. And actually, the new updated warning has now taken this just off to the east of Albany. And so we have a couple of areas of rotation that's down here, and it's basically going to be across the 82 corridor, also near the Powell Place area. Now, once again, this is a radar indicated tornado that is over northeastern Daltrey, Turner, South Central Lee, and northwestern Worth counties over there in the state of Georgia. Now, this is at 3:43, which was 3 minutes ago. This is a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado. Was located over the Marine Corps Logistics Base, or 8 miles to the east of Albany, moving to the northeast at 45 miles per hour. This is a radar indicated rotation, and this dangerous storm will be near Ashburn around 4:15 Eastern Standard Time. Also, it will be near Worth, Red Rock, Acree, Sycamore, Armboy, Rebecca, Hobby, Turner County Airport, Dakota, and the Sibley area over there in Georgia. So once again, this thing has come on through the Albany area. And so if you were watching in downtown Albany, or if you were watching near Greenbrier, Murray Hill, Evergreen, the Rolling Acres, Radium Springs, or Malone, you guys are in the clear for this one storm because it is moved out of the Albany area. However, if you were near the Powell Place area, especially along the 300 corridor or along the 82 corridor or the Sylvester Highway or Clark Avenue, that is where you need to be in your safe place right now. That is the lowest floor of your home, near the center and away from windows. Also, if you were over here towards the Doles Road area or the Harris Road area, you need to go ahead and think about being in your safe place right now. And so this is a densely populated area over here in Georgia. And so there, of course, is your couplet that is paralleling the 300 corridor that basically runs from Albany all the way up to Warwick, Georgia, and then getting up here towards the Cordelli, Georgia area as well. And so once again, if you were in Albany, I can give you guys the all clear from this one warning. However, there are other warnings back off to your west. And once again, we are watching and we are looking at this from the Robbins Air Force Base, which is off towards the northeast. And there's not a closer radar to look at this from to get a better handle on it. And the Fort Rucker out of Alabama is just too far away. So I'm also going to try down here near Valdosta. And Valdosta, it's not even showing up. So we're going to have to use the Robbins Air Force Base radar to see a good look at this. And of course, there is your couplet that is sitting just off to the southeast of Stocks here in Georgia. Also, if you were watching along the Cordell Road area or the Doles Road area, you need to go ahead and be in your safe place right now. Now, if you guys are not familiar with my voice, that is because I am the chief broadcaster for the Alabama Stormtroopers, but Georgia has asked me to help you guys out. So that is the reason you do not. That is the reason that you do not realize or recognize my voice. So once again, I'm checking with everything. And I want to make sure that you guys can hear me. No, Lee County right now is not underneath a tornado warning. So for Anna asking, real quick, let me go back and show you for. Okay, all right. So hold on, got a new warning. All right. So the National Weather Service down in Tallahassee has issued or continues a tornado warning until 4:15 your time for Daltrey, Lee, Turner, and Worth counties. All right. So it does include Lee. It does include Lee until 4:15. And so this is a radar indicated rotation, and it also has the potential to do hail up to penny size. So once again, this is a tornado warning until 4:15 local time, which is Eastern Standard Time for Daltrey, Lee, Turner, and Worth counties over there in Georgia. And back off to the west for the storms that are in progress over here into Decatur, Miller, Baker, Calhoun, and Seminole counties in Georgia. These storms have had a history of producing damage over in the Dothan and Houston counties over in Alabama. So once again, if you are in Decatur, Miller, Baker, Calhoun, Seminole, or Early County over there in southern Georgia, these storms have had a history of producing damage over in the Dothan area, just across the state line. A snapped power pole landed on a car. So please, take these storms seriously. If you are down here, basically from the Blakely community, also down here towards the Colquitt and the Donaldsville, Georgia area. But the reason that I'm here is because we currently have a tornado warning that continues for another 23 minutes for the following areas in Georgia. And this warning goes until 4:15 your time for Daltrey, Turner, South Central Lee, and Northwestern Worth counties in Georgia. And so in places impacted by this tornado will be Ashburn around 4:15 local time. Also included will be Worth, Red Rock, Acre, Sycamore, Amboy, Rebecca, Hobby, Turner County Airport, Dakota, and Sibley. All right, so those are the area of concern. And if you were up here toward the Doles area or along the 32 corridor, you need to go ahead and be in your safe place right now. That is the lowest floor of your home near the center and, of course, away from windows. And also, if you were near the Camp Osborne Road area or the Mercer Mill Road, you need to go ahead and be in your safe place. Okay, so we got a new update from the National Weather Service in Tallahassee. The tornado warning has been canceled, once again, canceled for Daltrey and Lee counties because it has moved out of Daltrey and Lee County. It continues for Turner and Worth until 4:15 this evening. So once again, if you were in Daltrey or Lee County in Georgia, the warning has moved out of your area and the tornado warning has been canceled. However, it does continue for Turner and Worth, Georgia until 4:15 local time. and we should get an update of the warning, and there it is, and it is currently out of the Daltrey or the Lee County, Georgia area. It will continue for Turner until 4:15 Central. I'm sorry, 4:15 local time. And so the reason that I had a slip there was because I'm actually broadcasting to you guys from the central time zone. So that's why I'm saying local time for you guys, because y'all are on Eastern and I'm an hour behind you guys. I'm actually on the central time here in central Alabama. But once again, if you are near the Ashburn area or the Sycamore area, and especially nobody should be driving along the 75 corridor, basically from the Arabi area all the way down to Tifton, Georgia, because this does include a portion of 75 that is under a tornado warning. So once again, Turner and Worth County, Georgia are still under the warning. Daltrey and Lee counties, you guys are out of the warning. So once again, as you can see right there, Ashburn, it's going to be around you in 20 minutes at 4:20. And once again, other locations impacted are Worth, Sycamore, Rebecca, Hobby, Turner County Airport, Dakota, Sibley, and Doles. And there's going to be your possible tornado right in this area right here, coming just off to the southwest of Doles right now. And let me see if there are any cameras down there in that area to see what the conditions are looking like near the Albany area. And unfortunately, there are no cameras around the area that the tornado is in. So unfortunately, I have no way to show you the conditions out here that are ongoing right here in Albany, simply because there are no cameras in that area. But once again, you need to go ahead and take your shelter if you were in the Doles community down here along the 32 corridor down here in Georgia, as that they are continuing the tornado warning for another 16 minutes over here for the following areas that includes Worth and Turner counties in Georgia. And so if you were up here towards the Cuffatown area, also if you were up here towards the Davis Mill area, you need to go ahead and be in your safe place right now. That is the lowest floor of your home near the center and away from windows. And the severe thunderstorm warning for Albany has been allowed to expire. And so there's no active warnings right now that include Albany, Georgia. However, there is one warning that does include a small portion of Doles and over here towards the Cuffytown, Georgia area. Now, I do want to mention that even though Ashburn is in the path of this warning, I think that this is going to stay a little bit off towards the north and northwest of the Ashburn, Georgia area. So it's going to come up here towards a place near Arabi and the Winona, Georgia area, as it is taking more of a track like this rather than a track like that. So it's going more towards the northeast rather than northeast. So once again, there is your couplet. Okay. Let me back out. Okay, so Albany, Georgia is now underneath a brand new severe thunderstorm warning, and this also includes the Camilla, Georgia area. All right, and it is for that wicked line of storms that are basically from Albany all the way down to just north of Chattahoochee in Georgia. Now, this does include the Camilla, Georgia area, and this warning goes for 73 minutes until 5:15 local time. A severe thunderstorm were located along a line extending from near Learley to Douglasonville. Moving northeast at 35 miles per hour, you can expect to see wind gusts in excess of 60. Colquitt, Newton, Bainbridge, Albany, Donaldsonville, Putney, Camilla, Baconton, Leary, West Bainbridge, East Albany, and also the area of concern would be down here towards the Iron City, Damascus, Brinson, Ivy's Mills, and Radium Springs. And the good news is I'm not seeing any signs of a tornadic rotation in these storms. So this looks like mainly a straight line wind event for that area. So once again, we got a severe thunderstorm for Baker, Calhoun, Decatur, Daltrey, Early, Miller, Mitchell, and Seminole counties in Georgia. Then, of course, we have the tornado warning that continues until 4:15 for 10 minutes for Turner and Worth counties. So if you're in Albany, you are now underneath a severe thunderstorm warning until 5:15 local time. So let's go back up here and check on the storm that is in Turner and Worth counties. And there's going to be your area of rotation sitting right over the Doles area, basically along the 32 corridor. And I wished I had a camera. Okay, severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over East Albany or near Albany, moving to the northeast at 45 miles per hour. This warning, hold on. All right, so there's your new updatable warning for 10 more minutes. It is radar indicated for Turner and north central Worth counties. So a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located 8 miles southwest of Arabi. Hope I'm saying that correctly, or 9 miles west of Ashburn, moving to the northeast at 45 miles per hour. This is a tornado. This dangerous storm will be near Ashburn at 4:15. Other locations include Amboy, Rebecca, Turner County Airport, Dakota, Sibley, and Hobby, also including the Worth community, for another 10 more minutes. And then, of course, we will see if they extend it on up here into Wilcox or Crisp County. But I still feel like that this is going to go just off towards the north of Ashburn. But I still want you in your safe place if you are in Ashburn right now. So there's going to be your area of rotation just off to the northwest of Ashburn, right over Cuffytown, Georgia. And this, of course, is paralleling and crossing the 33 corridor right now. Now, if you were in the Doles community, I can give you guys the all clear from this area because of the tornado has moved out of your area. So once again, I was checking with the weather service in Tallahassee because that is who covers this county here in Georgia. And no new updates. The warning goes for another 7 minutes. Okay. Okay, so I just got a report from Graceville, Florida. that power lines are down. And that is going to be from this line that is coming through the Donaldsonville area. So these storms have had a history of producing damage. So if you guys are in the Camilla, Georgia area, the Donaldsonville, the Colquitt area, or the Bainbridge area, I want you guys to go on ahead and go to your safe place. That is the lowest floor of your home, near the center and away from windows, because these storms have had a history of producing wind damage across Florida and now back here into Dothan, Alabama, and across the area of Graceville, Florida. And these are knocking down power lines and trees. So going ahead right now, and if you are in Donaldsonville, Bainbridge, or Camilla, you need to go on ahead and take your safe place like this is a tornado warning, because these storms have had a history of producing damage in Florida and in Alabama. So once again, right up here towards the Ashburn area, also the Cuffy Town, and just off to the southwest of Sibley, we have a possible tornado with this couplet that is sitting right here over just off to the east of 33, and just off to the southwest of Dakota and Sibley. If you are in either one of those communities, you need to go on ahead and be in your safe place right now. That is the lowest floor of your home, near the center and away from windows. Also, if you are near the Warwick Highway or along the 249 corridor there in Worth County, you need to go on ahead and be in your safe place right now. Good news, really good news. National Weather Service in Tallahassee has allowed the tornado warning for Tucker and Worth counties to go on ahead and expire. So as soon as that area leaves the screen there, the warning leaves the screen, I will sign off and I will come back as needed if other tornado warnings are issued. But here momentarily, the warning will leave the screen because they have allowed that warning to expire as the rotation has weakened. And it's no longer there. All right, so I hope everybody in Georgia will please take these storms that are moving through southwest Georgia serious because these have had a history of producing damage over around the Dothan area, also down here towards the Graceville area. So if you guys are watching in Bainbridge, Camilla, or if you are watching up here towards the Albany, Georgia area, you guys need to really watch out for the potential of damaging straight line winds. I hope that you guys have a great rest of your evening. I'm signing off, and as always, God bless.